today I'm going to introduce you to a special friend of mine. Her name is Becca. I'm going to let you guess what type of insects she works with. Are you ready? They fly around. They live in hives. And they make a bzzz sound. Any guesses? You're right. Bees. Come on, let's go.
Oh, hi, Dribbles. I was just planting a few things. I'm so glad you came here today.
What are you planting?
Oh, this? I'm planting some basil. I have two different kinds of basil. I have some for me and some for the bees. Which reminds me, I was just going to check on the honeybees. Ooh. Do you think your friends would like to see the bees?
Would you guys like to look at some bees? You would? Yes, they want to see the bees.
Wonderful.
Oh, wait, won't the bees sting you?
Of course the honeybees will sting me, but that's why I'm going to put on my jacket.
So tell me about what you're putting on.
This is my jacket, Dribbles. It's a special jacket with holes in it. The bees can't get in the holes, thankfully, but the cool air can get in because beekeeping is hot work. So I'm gonna zip it from the bottom all the way to the top, and then it fastens right there. But the best part is this part right here. And the zippers come on either side. Now, no honeybee can get to me.
What's that?
This is a smoker, Dribbles. I use the smoker to let the bees know that I'm coming to visit. So now that the bees know I'm here and coming to visit, I start taking off the lid. Now when I take it off, you're gonna see bees, Dribbles.
Oh, wow. They look so busy flying around. What are they doing?
Well, that's because they are busy. These bees right here are protecting the hive. So I'm just going to give them a little bit more smoke. Now hold your paw out, Dribbles. You feel how cool that smoke is?
Oh, yeah.
That's so I don't hurt the honeybees.
So how old are these bees?
These bees right here are young bees. They probably have never left the beehive.
Wow.
Well, you know what, Dribbles? Bees only live 4 to 6 weeks. So these bees are probably no older than 2 weeks old. What they're doing is they're making sure that the beehive stays nice and comfortable for everybody. In the summertime, they turn on the air conditioning, and in the winter, they turn on the heat.
That's so cool.
Beautiful. Now I'm gonna take this frame, this is called a frame, and I'm gonna put it right to the side so I don't knock it down. And I have to be careful how I settle it so I don't crush honeybees. I wish you could smell this, Dribbles. The beehive smells so good. It's like a combination of bread baking and honey.
Honey is my favorite.
Do you like honey, Dribble?
I do.
Perfect.
How do bees make honey?
The way they make the honey is they bring in the nectar from the flower. Now, the flower nectar is mostly water. So that's not honey, is it?
Nope.
Honey's thick and sweet. Well, flower nectar is slightly sweet, but mostly water. When the bees bring it in, you would never know that it was honey. So what they do is they fan it with their wings and they evaporate the water out. Do you know who I'm trying to find?
Who are you trying to find?
I'm trying to find the queen bee.
That's the one with the crown.
Oh, Dribbles. And what I always tell people, if you can't find your queen, stop looking for her. Or else you might hurt her. Dribbles, I'm gonna try one more time to find a queen bee for you because I think you should see what she looks like. Switch places with me. Oh, that was close. I'm not going to put as much smoke in this hive because there aren't as many bees.
How many bees are in there?
Oh goodness, Dribbles, maybe 10,000.
Whoa, 10,000 in there?
10,000 in here. There's the queen.
Tell me again. What does the queen look like?
This queen, some queens are bright yellow or bright red. This queen is dark, so it's harder to see her.
Let's see if everybody at home can find the queen bee. Okay, guys, look really hard and see if you can find the queen. She has a bigger tail. You found her. Good job. Becca, do bees talk to each other?
Well, they do communicate with each other, Dribbles. Not like we talk to each other, of course. Honeybees make sounds.
Oh, wait. Is it like a buzz?
Well, kind of. But another thing they do is they lower their bodies onto these frames, onto the honeycomb that we were looking at. They lower their bodies onto the honeycomb and then they vibrate really fast. And so that makes the entire honeycomb vibrate and the rest of the honeybees can feel it vibrating. Something you'll really like. Do you like to dance?
I love to dance.
Well, it just so happens honeybees love to dance. And they have a bunch of dances that they know how to do. Honeybees have two dances they do for food. One is called a round dance, and one is called a figure 8 dance. Do you know what a figure 8 looks like? I'm gonna take this right here and I'm gonna make an 8 in the sky. It's like two big circles put together.
These bees are so cool.
Thanks, Dribbles. Do you want to see some things that these bees have made?
Oh, yes.
Oh, wonderful. Let's go. So, Dribbles, I know you had a fun time looking for the honeybee queen inside of the beehive, even though she didn't have a crown. Well, here are some things that they're doing while they're inside of the beehive. Do you know what this is, Dribbles?
Oh, I know what that is. It's honey.
It's honey, that's exactly right. If you want to know a little secret, it takes 12 honeybees their entire life to make 1 spoon of honey.
Whoa.
Those honeybees have to work really hard for your toast in the morning, Dribbles.
Now, what is that?
Where did you get that?
I don't know. A little bee gave it to me.
That's actually beeswax. The bees use this to make their nest. And then after they're done with it, I take it and I melt it down and I make beautiful things with it. Let me show you some of the things I make. Candles.
Ooh.
Now look at these candles. Hold out your beeswax.
They're all different colors.
All different colors. And basically that's because the honeybees have all different pollen.
Ooh.
And the pollen is different colors. So the wax takes on the color of the pollen.
Wow.
I'll show you some more. Now, whenever you go home and your mommy tells you to go and take a bath, Dribbles, what does she ask you to make sure to use?
Soap?
Soap, exactly. I made this soap using beeswax and honey. It smells amazing. And that's basically all of the things that I make with honey and with beeswax.
That's one of the reasons that bees are important.
That is one of the reasons, but you know something else that they do? They go to the flowers. And what are they trying to get from the flowers?
Nectar?
Nectar, exactly. But the flower wants the bee to come and get pollen so it can make a seed. And when the honeybee goes to the flower to get nectar, she brings pollen from a different flower, and that makes a seed. So that's why we really like having honeybees and all kinds of bees, bumblebees and sweat bees and little green bees. You should never kill any kind of bees, even though you might be afraid of it, because they have a job to do. Dribbles, thank you so much for coming to visit me and my honeybees today. It's really been sweet showing you around.
Oh, thank you so much. And hey, Becca, I'll buzz you later.